Hey, Scruffy. Wow, okay, it's a lot of meow. Hey, some more meows. Wow, you've been really quiet the past couple weeks. So I have, let's see, the last of your super supper and kibble. And I'm having one of those days, so I actually forgot to run the dishwasher last night. So I'm using a last bowl I have, and I found another golf ball and squishy ball that I haven't been using. I bought a long time ago when I bought your first set of balls. So I have basically the squishy ball looks like a golf ball in this case, and then the normal golf ball. Blue one. Okay. So yesterday you hissed at me when you came right for my glove. You do that again? So you came right for my glove again. So I saw Scruffy last night. I was cleaning up and loading the dishwasher, and I was going to go to bed. And I saw Scruffy was on the big table, I guess trying to sleep. And I caught his attention, trying to load the dishwasher. So he looked a little bit alarmed that I was there. Not enough to jump off the table, but he kind of stood still. Maybe he was hoping I wouldn't see him. So I didn't really want to disturb him, so I was trying to pack up the dishwasher efficiently. Hey! So he scratched me, clawed me. Claw got stuck in the glove. Is that an apology? So you shouldn't scratch me. Bet you're gonna be good. Yeah, I don't like being scratched. I don't know what set him off there. So he's actually been good the past few days, actually maybe last week or so. So we're coming off a pretty bad bit, and then yeah, it's been better for the last week or so. So this is the first scratch he's done in a while. So anyway, I was trying not to disturb him last night, and so I lit up the dishwasher and I hit the button, or buttons I'm supposed to hit to start it, but I didn't check very carefully, and I was trying to leave the kitchen and turn off the lights, so I let Scruffy go back to sleep. And apparently I didn't actually start the dishwasher. So the control panel is kind of finicky. It's one of those recessed button ones, so you have to hit the button before you close it, and you have to close it really quickly, and if you don't do it within the right amount of time, or if you don't hit the right combination of buttons in the right amount of time, it won't start. And so I think what happened was I missed the timing on it, and since I was trying to leave the kitchen quickly, I didn't actually confirm that the dishwasher started. And so I'm out of dishes. Including his food bowls, so I had to reuse one of his dishes for the water dish today, and then I had to the last bowl I have, there's cat foods in tonight, and then I had to fish out the extra squishy ball and golf balls so they have, which I've been kind of on a perfect rotation. I've only needed 2 of them, so I've been using the 2 rainbow colored squishy balls, but I had a third one that I had bought at the Dollar Tree way back when I bought them all at the same time, and there's a third one that looks like a golf ball. I haven't used that one in a long time. So I really need to run the dishes tonight. He kind of scratched the glove there. I think he was just kind of holding it, and fortunately his default grip, I think, uses his claws. So I don't think he's very gentle with his claws. That's kind of a problem. I think I heard a purr. So even though he scratched me, he seems to be into the pets. So I'm having yet again one of those days. So still pretty stressed. I didn't get up as early as the past couple of days, which is good, because yesterday I was up before sunrise. That was not good. And I had to take a nap in the afternoon because I was so tired. So today I got up at a more reasonable time, but I'm still a little tired. Hoping I'll get a better night's sleep tonight. You heard a purr there? Oh, I think you really heard a purr there. So I continued investigating tax software. Just trying to find out if any of the non-TurboTax alternatives would handle some of my esoteric cases any better. So I actually did find H&R Block did make mention of that really not complicated, but esoteric form, 8621. And so I know TurboTax doesn't do it, but at least there are people who've had to go through it and say, yeah, you file the form yourself and you have to mail the whole thing in. But at least it's not incompatible. But I was wondering if any of the other software packages handle it. I figured if any one of them handle it, it actually is a good sign, because if it can handle that, it probably can handle anything. So H&R Block actually did make a mention of it, but it sounds like they don't really handle it, from what I can tell. They're basically advising you should talk to a real tax professional if you have to file this form. Okay, Scruffy, ready for your food? Oh, you're still purring. Yeah, there's another purr. It's kind of a meowy purr. So you scratch me and then you purr. Strange cat. Ah, another purr. Okay, how do we get your food? So this might be the first time I've put food in this bowl. It usually uses the water dish. It's higher, so you might have a harder time getting his face in the food. So we'll see what happens. It's a little slicker too, so I don't know how. I guess that the meaty pate doesn't matter, but if it was just pure kibble, I don't know. So there's a couple grooming artifacts there and there. This one's pretty big. Which reminds me, today in the front I saw mounds of dirt, small mounds of dirt in one section of my yard. I scraped over the mounds to see if I could see a hole. And looks like any hole there was filled up, but I'm worried I might have gophers or moles. I gotta look up on the internet again what kind of hole it is. But yeah, Scruffy might not be doing his job in the front. So worried they may be trying to kill my plants. So out there, I already lost one of the maple trees, and I don't know. Now I think this is a year ago though, but maybe they're the reason it died. And then for over a year, there's a section in a large bush that I have that's looks like it's been dying. It's like struggling. The plant as a whole is still alive, and most of it looks hardy. But yeah, there's just one section of it that looks wilted and probably dead. And I'm wondering if the gophers have just like attacked that one section. Maybe that's why it's dying. I thought at first it was just because of the drought, and so I've been trying to make sure I water it, but it's been over a year, so. Or about a year. So let's see, I didn't see much of Scruffy today, so I came out with the water a little late, and then he appeared out around the corner, so he was nearby, but yeah, he actually poked out his head when I came out with the water. but he didn't come any closer, and so the moment I finished, I think, closing the door, that's when he moved over to the water bowl. And that's when he, actually, I don't think I saw him take a drink, he just came up to the water bowl. And yeah, I was getting ready to leave for my walk, so once again I was running a little late, so I had to get moving, and I didn't want to watch him just sit there for another 10 minutes. And let's see, I didn't see much of the park today, though I did see the gray and white cat. So it was hanging out in somebody's front yard. I was pretty far away. I was so the trails are a little recessed in this park away from the main street, so I wanted to try to get a better picture of the cat, because I noticed the cat was in this yard and it parked itself near a bush, and then it just started rolling around on the ground. And I wasn't sure what he was doing. I think he was just kind of stretching out and rolling around to enjoy himself. I don't know. I remember I've seen that some cats will do dust baths, but I don't think this is what that was. But anyway, by the time I got close enough to the edge of the park where I could kind of reasonably film, I was still across the street, so still kind of far away. But yeah, he stopped rolling, and then I think he was ready to move on, and I don't know if my presence is there, even though I was still across the street. I don't know. He noticed me filming him and decided he didn't want to be there. So eventually he decided to go under a fence. I think I've seen that cat before jump up the fence as well. And I got really good height. And he's been able to get on the fence and just run across the top of the fence. But he took the boring way out today, so he went under the fence and I couldn't see him. So I think Scruffy's eating slower tonight, and I think the bowl is more challenging tonight, maybe. So let's see, I think, the temperature is probably similar to yesterday. The sun did come out a little bit, so. It was like an okay day, I guess, weather-wise. Scruffy made a mess. There's a piece of pate ended up next to that bowl. It fell out. It's on the plate. So anyway, the tax software. I found that the H&R Block they had a page, I think, dedicated to the this complicated or this esoteric form, and it sounded like they were trying to direct you to their professional filing, for service rather than their software. They said if you need this form, you probably should talk to somebody. So the irony about this form is I've actually have tried to talk to somebody, and they've actually talked to people who've also tried to talk to somebody, and apparently it's impossible to find somebody who knows anything about this form. It's one of the most esoteric forms, I guess, in the entire tax code. The problem with the form is it's actually kind of a catch-all from what I hear. So it's used for many, 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 many different things, and so that's what makes it so complicated. My particular use case, it's really trivial, simple, and it's kind of ridiculous I have to file this thing in the first place, but because it's kind of a catch-all form, I'm required to file it. But basically, yeah, so basically I just own call it a trust or a closed-ended fund that's offered by a Canadian firm, and because it's a foreign firm, basically that's what triggers all these extra forms for me. But because it's basically just kind of a passive trust, it actually doesn't generate any revenue. It just you just buy shares of their stuff. It doesn't make any money until you sell it. So there are no taxable events until I sell it. But since the form is a catch-all, you have to basically go through all the hoops to basically, if it theoretically did pay anything, then the forms get more complicated, and then we go down these other rabbit holes, but that's not what this does. So it just sits there until I sell it, and then I gotta file more forms. I gotta file the form again, and then basically say I sold it. Actually, it's not quite true. It's I have to file the form every year period, and it notes when I buy and I sell. So the only time I get to stop filing the form is when I completely sell out of the thing forever. Don't have it anymore, then I can stop. After I tell them I sold everything. Okay, Scruffy's done. He's not going to come back, try to lick the bowl clean, so I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.